back, sorry. So, a couple other things I wanted to talk about all the Karen Read cases, the Turtleboy cases, the House defendant cases. John O'Keefe is getting lost in it, honestly, but that's the state's problem. That's the town of Canton's problem. They created this disaster for him, for this kind man, So anyways, what I wanted to talk about was Colin and Caitlin, and I think her name's Caitlin, and I'm sorry if I have it wrong, but it's Jen McCabe's daughter. So Jen McCabe's daughter and Colin are the two most protected in this whole situation, right? Their children, when it happened, I don't know, I think they were underage, but let's say they were 18 at the time, but still they're children. Like, I consider my kids still children. They don't know the world, and they got dragged into this, like literally dragged into this. And I know nobody wants to hear my theory, but I believe Colin made a mistake, and that's who they're protecting. And I think Higgins and Brian were part of it, a major part of it. But I think Colin was probably the one who snapped and did something, bad, and the dog jumps in. Of course the dog's going to jump in. They're attacking a man. The man's a bad guy, obviously, because 3 people are screaming at him or something. But anyways, so he's going off to serve in the Army, the Navy, the service, some sort of government entity, and that would be wonderful, right? Maybe he'll grow up and see that the world isn't going to hand him and protect him the way, these crooked people have, and you have to take some responsibility out there in the world. But he's definitely doing it so he doesn't have to testify. No doubt about it. They're protecting him. They're getting rid of him. But I think they can still call him back. Sorry, I don't think this is going to protect him. I think it's a good try. I mean, what are they going to do? Are they going to put him over in war across the sea so that it put him in harm's way so he doesn't have to come back? Like, is that what they're thinking? Like, I just don't understand these people. And Caitlin, poor Caitlin, she did what she was told by her mother. She did. And now she's the one losing her marbles. Yeah, the children have suffered. And people get mad when Jen and all of them bring up their kids, but they're probably telling the truth. These kids have gone through a lot, a freaking lot, because of their parents, right? Not because it's something Karen Read did. It's their parents. It's something the government did. You can't, like, it could have been an accident. He could have served 2 years or something, and it would be freaking over. Like, it's so ridiculous. And let's not forget, I don't think we can wear t-shirts anymore that say 227, or maybe we just can't wear the Google search with Jen McCabe's name on it or something. But 227 happened. It happened. I think a lot of this is going to come out, and people need to watch. That's why I'm out here. I just want Massachusetts to wake up. I'm moving out of Massachusetts. I'm moving. I don't know when. I don't know how. Financially, I have a lot of things I would have to change. Unfortunately, I live close to New Hampshire, so but that doesn't mean Massachusetts doesn't need to clean up its act, and I hope to God Melanie Little keeps screaming from the rooftop, because a lot of people in Massachusetts, like me, we don't want to speak up. Turtleboy will. He's still doing it. But anyways, I did want to talk about the kids getting off the highway soon, which is wonderful. The back roads are beautiful this time of year. But yeah, I really feel, honestly, for Colin and Caitlin, because they did what they were told. I'm not saying they're not bad people or they're good people. I don't know, but they did what they were told.